welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are diving into a seriously fun, highly requested technical mission. We're going to completely transform a Xiaomi Pad 6. We're overriding its system to take it from the default HyperOS directly to a buttery smooth, insanely responsive Pixel OS. It is a total software overhaul, and I am absolutely thrilled to guide you through this step by step.
Okay, let's talk about why we're actually doing this. We're moving away from our starting point, HyperOS 3, which, let's be honest, is a pretty heavy default manufacturer skin. And we're jumping straight to our target, Pixel OS. We are stripping away all that unnecessary bloatware to get you a pure, clean Android 16 stock experience that is built for speed. To make sure nobody panics about bricking their device, here is our exact roadmap for today. We're going to hit prerequisites, gathering tools, fast boot mode, recovery mode, sideloading the ROM, and finally, the setup.
All right, let's jump straight into phase 1, prerequisites, setting the foundation.
So, consider this your pre-flight checklist. You absolutely must have an unlocked bootloader and USB debugging turned on. You'll need a Windows PC, and listen, do not skip this last part. Use the original data cable. Seriously, third-party cables are basically the #1 culprit for random connection errors later on. To make sure your tablet is completely ready, we need to check that bootloader status. Just tap your OS or MIUI version 7 times to unlock developer options. Once you're in there, look for My Unlock Status. If it's not unlocked yet, you'll have to tackle that first with a separate guide, but these steps right here will confirm when you are officially cleared for takeoff. Moving right along to phase 2, gathering tools. The download manifest. Okay, you're going to need the main Pixel OS ROM, plus 3 extra super important image files, the boot, DTBO, and vendor boot images. You grab all of these straight from the official Pixel OS site. Just double check that you're grabbing the ones for your specific device, which for us today is the Xiaomi Pad 6. Oh, and you'll also need to download platform tools from the Android developer website. Let's actually pause on that platform tools folder for a quick second. Think of it like a bridge between your Windows PC and your tablet. It's essentially a set of command line utilities that lets your computer send the actual new software instructions right into the brain of your Android device. Once you've got platform tools downloaded, you gotta prep your workspace. Unzip it, and this is key, paste that newly extracted folder directly into your local disk C drive. Keeping it right there in the root drive keeps everything running smoothly without any annoying path errors. And please, for the love of all things tech, if you haven't backed up your data yet, do it right now. This whole process is going to completely wipe your device. Here we go. Phase 3, fast boot flashing, crossing the threshold. First up, we have to get the tablet into a receptive state. Go ahead and power it off completely. Next, press and hold both the power and volume down buttons at the same time for about 5 to 10 seconds. Now, don't panic if the screen looks totally weird compared to your normal startup. Just keep holding until the Fast Boot logo pops up. Once you see that, plug the tablet into your PC using that original cable. All right, back on your PC, open up that Platform Tools folder in your C drive. Click up top on the address bar, clear out whatever text is there, simply type the letters CMD and hit enter. It's a neat little trick that opens the command prompt exactly in the directory we need it, turning those text commands we're about to use into the actual keys for this override. Now you're going to type fastboot space flash space boot space, and then literally just drag and drop the boot image file you downloaded right into the window and hit enter. And hey, if you get an error message here, no sweat. Just reboot the tablet back into fastboot mode, or maybe try a different USB port. Once that boot image is good to go, type this exact command next, fastboot flash DTBO. Again, just drag and drop the matching file. You might spot the word PIPA in the file name. Don't worry, that's literally just the secret internal code name for the Xiaomi Pad 6 hardware. All right, last image command, type fastboot flash vendor boot, drag and drop that vendor boot file, hit enter, and just chill for a second while it flashes. You're doing awesome. We are literally laying the concrete foundation that our new OS is going to live on. Next up, phase 4, recovery mode, wiping the slate clean. So, we need to boot into recovery mode, and this requires a bit of a delicate finger dance, so take your time. Hold power and volume down for 10 seconds to reboot. The literal split second the boot logo appears, let go of the power button, but instantly hold the volume up button for another 5 to 10 seconds. Oh, and remember, once that recovery menu pops up, Your touchscreen is completely useless. You've got to use the volume buttons to scroll and the power button to select. Inside this menu, you'll select Factory Reset and then Format Data. This nukes the old OS and all your old files. Once that's wrapped up, back out to the main menu, hit Apply Update, and then pick ADB Sideload. By wiping everything clean and hitting Sideload, we are basically unlocking the front door and rolling out the red carpet for Pixel OS. And that brings us to Phase 5, sideloading the Pixel OS, the main event. Your tablet is ready and waiting. Back on your PC's command prompt, type this, ADB sideload. Then, find that massive Pixel OS software zip file, drag it straight into the window, hit enter, and watch the magic happen. Now, the actual transfer speed really just depends on your computer and your cable. You'll probably be waiting patiently for around 5 to 7 minutes as that percentage slowly climbs. But listen closely, this is vital. When that command prompt hits exactly 47%, your tablet might pop up a screen asking about signature verification. You absolutely must select No on the device. After you do that, the process will wrap up, and you just hit Reboot System on the tablet menu.
Which brings us to Phase 6, Setup and Final Experience. Mission accomplished. As your tablet restarts, you're going to be greeted by that gorgeous, pristine Pixel setup screen. Go ahead and do your quick setup, pick your language, set up your locks, and you will instantly feel how incredibly responsive and buttery smooth this is compared to that heavy old HyperOS. You've got a totally clean, bloatware-free Android 16 experience running flawlessly on your Xiaomi hardware. It is honestly a night and day transformation, right? Seeing how perfectly and systematically we can revive a device like the Xiaomi Pad 6, it kind of makes you wonder, what other older, sluggish devices are just sitting in your drawer right now, begging for a second life through a custom ROM? Thanks so much for hanging out with us for this explainer, and hey, happy flashing.